Alright, well, here I am in... I don't know where, but I have to say, I do like the shiny crystals all over the place. But at the same time, there's a dead bird here, which... We're underground. The hell is a bird doing underground? Also, that's not a skeleton, which means it's not been that long since it died. Now, I don't want to miss out any places here, but I don't know if I've gone further on in this dungeon or not, so I may have to double back at some point. Eternal Reflector and the Great Guardian. Okay. I don't want this to be like the last boss, because there's still like half the upper area I haven't explored yet. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, that thing's pretty damn big. Right. Eternal Protector? Right, I'm gonna come back for you. That looks like the last boss to me. And as I said, I don't want to miss anything, so let's go check out some of the upstairs areas first. I'm going to come back to that. So, if I have a look at the map, for a start, there's the Academy of the Seven. That's where I can teleport to and from, no probs. And then there's like this upper area over here, so I want to check these out. Because when it comes to the last boss, I think I need to be prepped for it. I mean, I'm level... what? Level 18? So that's not that bad. Voidwoken Delegate. Oh, well, there's that, which... I guess by coming through the back door, I've kind of skipped fighting him. What's this? The Seneschal? There's all sorts of weird stuff in here that I do not understand. Yeah, just making sure that's activated. Okay, we'll check that area out, but first there's this side room I want to look at. Let's see. Lockpick for me, would you? Thank you. Because it's a long way for me to level up again, but if I can maybe level up again before fighting the last boss, that would be very useful. Better that you weren't acquainted. You know what? I'm actually going to keep that. Pouch of superior pixie dust. But also, look at the stuff I have. I really need to sell that and get the best equipment I possibly can before I fight the last boss. And Supernova Scroll. Okay, that can go to Fane, I think. You can actually pick that up. Phase Capacitor. I actually have a lot of these, and I don't really know what to do with them. I've not really come across anything that says, yes, that Phase Capacitor you've got plenty of, please use this. Because, I mean, if I just... I mean, I can combine it with something, but as far as I know, I don't have anything to combine it with. These things you just turn off and on. Basically just the light source in this area. There's nothing else to pick up. Now, this boss. Let's have a look at this. This little mini-boss here. Immune to disease and decaying, weak to air and earth. Now, I could totally fight this thing, because this is clearly guarding the door. Now, I don't have to, but I kind of want to, because I can beat that thing. I'm a higher level than it is, and there's 4 of me and 1 of it. I mean, yeah, okay, so that's a lot of health and a lot of armor, but if I prep for it... Alright, so... Okay, that's it just sort of shuffling around a bit. Right, okay. Now I want it to come in here. So, in fact, saying that, Scarbeast, you go in the centre, you're going to be moving anyway. Just keep you two nice and separate, and the Red Prince, I want it to come in and over here. So, let's save it, and then I'm going to open that door and just see what happens. See if we can beat this thing. Alright, save successful. Now, I noticed that this is actually yellow, which means it's not going to attack me on sight, I don't think. But it's also a Void Woken, so I'm going to attack it on sight. So, see, Iphone, can you actually see that? Not quite. Okay, but it's also weak to... what was it? Air and Earth. Okay, well... Air and Earth it is then, so... I probably should have done this a different way around. That's the area of effect one. Fight time. Although I can't help but notice that there are two people who aren't in the fight, which means I'm just going to take advantage of that. So give it a second, I'm just going to buff everybody again. In fact, saying that, I can actually get Fane into the fight quite easily. That'll get him into the fight. As for Iphone, let's top this up, because why wouldn't I? And let's do the air attack again. Oh wow, okay, how did I position this before? There we go. Yeah, now you're in the fight, okay. Seriously. Like, sometimes this game is very harsh when it comes to getting me into the fight. But other times it looks like, well, that was nice and easy, thank you very much. Just gonna back up a bit. I think we're actually ready to go, so... if it's got ranged attacks, it's gonna be really awkward, isn't it? But here it goes. And it's going for Iphone, okay. Well, you made it in here. Oh, that's a good point. Is there any dead things in here? Apart from maybe me soon enough. Okay, that's way too far away. I was thinking like I can actually possibly get this to come in here, but... alright, well, let's get straight to it, shall we? No, it's not immune to bleeding, so let's get started on that. And I'm just going to buff myself with this anyway. It's a good thing to have, like, extra abilities on one action point, because, well, you know, what else are you going to do with it, really? That's an air one, so... and, oh my god. Yeah, I fucked that one up, so I got it confused with this one. Because you just do an area of effect, which means you click on Fane if you want to do an area of effect. Because look, you'll blast it out and then it does the damage, right? Yeah, that one I just could have cast it on him, which is what I should have done. I fucked that up, okay. Enemies around me. Okay, right, I can actually do that to him next turn. Do I have any 1 point abilities left? I do, okay. I think I'll hold off on that for now. So I really should actually get the lightning damage on him, because that'd be good. Right, well I know what I'm doing straight off. Let's repair myself. Alright, now we want this thing to actually just straight up lose all its armor. In fact, this thing's going to be quite a quick one, I reckon. Tactical retreat. Right, I'm actually going to put him over here. You're going to have to run through my tank to actually get to you, so... alright then. Battering ram. I'll knock him down. And seeing as he's actually on oil, let's set him on fire a bit. Boom! And last thing is provoke. I know he's actually downed at the moment, but, you know, if he stands up and tries to do anything, well, he's already pissed off at somebody else. Now, he's immune to decaying and disease, if I'm right. Yeah, decaying and disease, so that's kind of useless apart from the damage it does. But... let's see. Weapons or weapon skills. I'm just going to do this for the damage, and it's only 2 points, so... Critical, that was nice, and the other 2-point ability I have, there we go. Right, he's dead on his turn. Or we can just finish him off like that. There we go. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I expected, but... There we go. Extra XP is always worth it. There you go, Ivan. And this is also another thing that's worth it for, is extra loot we can get, which we're going to need for that last boss. So, identify the leggings. That's a finesse item. Now, it has poison resistance, which means obviously I'm going to go straight to Ivan with this. And... yeah, there we go. Swap those out. Because, of course, Scarbius can actually get healed from poison, don't forget, so... so much crap in here that... oh, that's yellow quality. Huntsman, Pyrokinetic, Hydrosophist, and Area Thurge. Okay, right. Now, it does have Huntsman in it, but it also has a lot of other buffs for other rings. So Pyrokinetic and Necromancer, I don't actually really have any... yeah, I don't have any Necromancer abilities for this guy, so... yeah, he'll lose out on 2 wits. But... he's going to get an extra point in Pyrokinetic plus his other spells, so... Promise Ring. Which one's Promise Ring? This one. Swap that out now. Scarbius does have Necromancer on some of his stuff. Let's switch it out for The One Has Fallen. Because Aerithurge, I don't have any abilities with Aerithurge. I'll keep my Necromancer point, and 5% Earth Resistance I'll miss out on, but plus 2 wits is probably a lot better anyway, so there we go. Right, I don't think anyone actually needs that at all, do they? Right. Yeah, I do need to go and sell some of my stuff, don't I? But then again, who's the next trader I can really come across? Okay, well... let's check out this area. This is the thing, like, that's the final area up here, but is it the final area with the final boss in it? I don't think so, considering what's downstairs. Why could I not click? Oh, there we go. That's weird.
Still and silent before you. A faint glow pulsates from within its chest cavity, dormant perhaps.
Now, if I bring this back up, is it just going to fight me? Take a closer look at it.
A compartment in the side of the contraption appears to be empty. There's a part missing.
Right, okay, I have loads of these. I just want to see what happens if I start using them. So, seeing as there's only one of these things around, let's place it, well, one of my many capacitors in the compartment.
The capacitor sparks and fizzles. Then, the pulsating light begins circulating throughout the automaton. It rises. The automaton looms above you. A lone, glowing eye takes you in dispassionately.
I'm going to greet the automaton.
Hello, Godwoken.
Okay, so he's actually expecting me.
The automaton peers in close at your face.
You are a fine specimen. Most fine. Your arrival is long overdue.
Yeah, what is this place? I mean, I kind of know, but I'd rather actually hear from him.
This is the Academy. It is a place of great learning. I am the Seneschal. I serve both those who teach and those who come to learn. Those like you.
See, here's a good reason for checking these places out. He might actually teach me something. Plus, I might also trade. Let's have a look. What does he actually have? He's got loads of abilities in here, but... I mean, it's mainly stuff I'm not going to be using, though, isn't it? I mean, that's pretty damn good. Why is Hydrosophist 3? What does it actually do? Instantly kills a target with frozen below 10%. That's probably not going to happen, but... He's got some good abilities, I'll give him that, but... I pretty much have all the abilities that I want on these characters, so... Yeah, I can come back to him to sell stuff, though, which I will do between episodes, so... Alright.
Allow me to show you.
Oh, okay. We're being taken somewhere. What's he showing me here? Okay, I pretty much know the answer to this, but you tell me, what is the purpose of the Academy?
The Academy exists to help unveil the divine.
Yeah, I figured.
From amongst the Godwoken.
Yeah, as a Godwoken, what must I do here?
You must enter the temple, then prove yourself in the arena of the One.
Okay. Wait, I'm already in the temple. How do I enter the temple then if this isn't the temple?
Godwoken should be able to enter without issue. It seems that the Academy has been impeded due to neglect or interference. I appear to have been tampered with. Whoever is responsible may have caused similar damage elsewhere.
Now that's interesting. So someone's basically been screwing with this guy, which means I'm certainly not the first person here. I mean, we saw other bodies downstairs. I'm guessing they were wannabe Godwoken. But someone else has been around here causing serious issues. I'm just wondering who that is and if I'm going to come across them later.
Apologies, Godwoken. I trust you will be able to overcome any difficulties.
So how do you succeed in the arena? I'm guessing you kill everybody.
It's quite simple. Defeat all others.
Okay then. Let's just see what I actually put in here. The Academy. We need to find a way into the temple. From there we can enter the arena. Okay. We've entered the Academy, the first part of the Council of the Seven. We draw ever closer to the Well of Ascension and Divinity. Yep. That's another entering the Academy thing, and perhaps we'll cross past Alexander and his troops again. Maybe. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. So I'm glad you actually walked over there. What's this?
I have no idea what any of this means.
Well, he does.
I can understand this reads, "In the footsteps of the Eternals," but what that means remains to be seen.
Okay, is there any of those things on the wall? No, there's also here. Okay, so there's this room. Not entirely sure what that is, but I also don't want to walk into the arena right now. Kind of leads up to that. And the Temple of the One. Okay, right. So that is the final area. Okay. Eternal Reflector, what is that? Oh. I think I know what this is going to be. I'm going to have to reflect light or some sort of power beam from somewhere. Okay, well, what's in here? Yeah, because I've already been in this room. It's also got plenty of source energy. Best not forget that. Tools of the Godwoken, source vampirism.
An ancient library. I feel right at home.
Here we go.
Yeah, the book speaks darkly about the risks and benefits of taking the source of living beings. It speaks of condemnation to oblivion, of source ill-gained, but the words tantalize rather than disgust you. A strange hunger grows inside you, a hunger that you will never knew till now. And suddenly, you're perfectly aware that you could satisfy this hunger if you'd only speak the spell. Not entirely sure what it's expecting me there. Spirit Vision. Okay, that's a spell I do actually have, which I should probably use a lot more around here, considering how many dead people there are. Oh! Well. Hello there. Okay, I'm going to have to go back in there in a minute. Oh my god, there's so many spirits in here. Right, hang on. Okay, so let's read this one. The book speaks in general terms about opening one's eyes to the glory of the source, but then your eyes begin to tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of colour, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum. You know that now you must speak this spell and see. Okay, well, considering I thought this room was cleared out, let's actually check in here first and speak to these people. Let's make sure I've actually revealed everyone in this room. Okay, so let's do a work around here. Spirit of the Strength Master.
The spirit of a robed woman casts a critical eye over you.
You're less robust than I'd wish, Godwoken. You truly should have put more of an effort into developing your strength. I can help to bolster you. One last lesson in strength. There is a price, unfortunately. To excel at one skill is to neglect another. Improving your strength will sap your wits. Do you accept?
No. Of course not. And I wouldn't even do that with the Red Prince, which is actually an important stat. How did you die?
A dark look crosses the spirit's face.
Lucian the Divine himself paid us a visit. We feasted with him. He raised a toast to his old teachers. But little did we realize he was poisoning us. He left us to die, then turned on our pupils. Why would he sabotage the path of his successors? It's not for me to understand the actions of the Divine, no matter how murderous they are.
So it's Lucian who's going around screwing with everybody. Okay.
Now, I can still do something to bolster your strength. Do you wish for me to help you?
No. Bye. Right, well.
You pause. Lucian was the Divine. Why would he want to harm anyone in the Academy, from where his successor ought to rise?
Seems like the work of a madman. But he must have had a reason, surely. Some ulterior motive. The Divine wouldn't turn murder for nothing, surely. I'm guessing something to do with the Voidwoken.
The Divine killed far more than Godwoken. He wasn't worthy of the name.
Oh, why do humans do anything? The man was probably driven mad with power. An Eternal would have no such issues.
To rule is to be ruthless when the occasion calls for it. The occasion simply must have called.
Okay, well, now we know who's screwing with everybody, so...
The spirit of a dwarf gives you an incongruously cheery smile, given his circumstances.
Who do we have here? A new Godwoken. Why, what a pleasure it is to meet you.
Alright, I shall hesitantly greet the spirit.
Just what was that? Have you made no effort at all on developing your constitution? You're about as charming as a dog with worms. A lesson is in order, I think. An emergency lesson. If you wish, I can do what I can to bolster your limp charms. Be warned, though. There's an opportunity cost in self-improvement. What you gain in constitution will likely be lost from elsewhere. Intelligence, I would assume.
Now, hold up. If I lose intelligence... You know what? I'm actually fine with that. I don't mind losing an intelligence out on Scarbius. He doesn't actually need the intelligence thing, so... I shall accept.
Consider it done. Good luck in the trials to come, Godwoken.
Alright. Whoa! Constitution went up by 1, and I lost 5 points. Now, fortunately, that's not really going to affect him that much, although I think that was an intelligence-based thing, so that's going to do, like, basically nothing now. That's just raising a corpse, so it's the corpse that does the damage, not me. Okay, right. On the plus side, we've basically tried that out, and now I know what effect that'll have. So it's -5 for a +1. I don't think I'm going to be using that on anything else, because... yeah, I can't afford to lose anything at strength. Maybe, but I also don't want to lose everything I'm carrying, so...
The spirit of a lizard is seated before you, weeping profusely. She looks up at you, moist-eyed.
Godwoken, can it be true? Am I dead?
Much your apologies for a loss of herself.
The spirit's distraught expression slides away in an instant, revealing that of a highly composed and thoroughly unimpressed lizard spirit.
Well, at least you tried. Time for one last lesson in finesse, I think. I'll have my work cut out for me with you. True finesse requires dedication, however. Sacrifice. In order to receive my aid, some other area of study must suffer a little. Your wits, I believe. Do you wish to proceed?
Nope. Bye. I'm guessing they're all going to say the same thing, but I just want to see what they say anyway.
God Woken, it has been too long. My hope was dwindling. Tell me, do you have your wits about you for the trials to come? Here, let me see. It is greater than the gods, yet also more evil than the void. The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it, you will die. What is it?
As a jester, I'll say the riddle, because I hardly ever get to say jester stuff.
You ought to have studied more. Measures must be taken to bring you up to speed. One last lesson to sharpen those dull wits of yours. But be warned, equal mastery in all skills is nigh on impossible. This lesson in wits will require a sacrifice, a degree of your constitution.
Nope. Not taking any of that.
Godwoken, come, time is short. Let's see how you measure up. Answer me this. Lizards run faster than humans. Elves run faster than lizards. Humans run faster than elves. If the first two statements are true, then the third must be...
Oh god, I've already forgotten half of what he said in the first one. Well, then it must be false then, right?
Yes, that's correct. I'm not convinced it was anything more than a lucky guess, however. You don't strike me as the intellectual type. One last lesson, perhaps, to bolster your mind.
See, in this case, he was like, one runs faster than the other, another runs faster than that one, and then the third statement was just complete bullshit, so it was kind of a bit obvious, but I thought, is it like a trick question somehow? But that was just a very easy one. Okay, continue.
After all, it wouldn't stand for a potential divine to be an imbecile, would it?
Oh, well, whoops.
Intellect and reasoning come before all, of course. You must sacrifice an amount of learning in some other area in order to glean what I have to offer. Your sense of finesse.
Now, do I actually want to do this on Fane? Because losing finesse... he can do that.
A fair bargain. True intelligence in exchange for a degree of sociability. Do you accept?
Nope.
Philistine.
But what happens if Fane speaks to him?
Godwoken, come, time.
Same thing, same thing, false.
Yes, that's correct.
Even he's not the intellectual type.
It wouldn't stand for intellect and reasoning.
Yeah, he's saying the exact same stuff. I'm going to accept the offer.
It is done. My knowledge is yours. Use it wisely.
Okay, so what's that done to him? Finesse -5, intelligence +1. Okay. As I expected. What about you? Authority Master. That's a good point. Look how much I have in leadership now. Dodging at 26% and resistance is at 39. Leadership is an amazing skill.
The spirit of a dwarf woman scowls at you like you dealt her some grave insult while she was alive.
Godwoken, you have no right to be here. Leave!
Yeah, I'll do as I like. You have no authority over me, what with you being dead.
The spirit sighs and shakes her head.
Terrible. It is you who is lacking authority, Godwoken.
Really? You're the dumb one who got poisoned.
A lesson is in order, I think. Now, I may be able to steel you a little more in preparation for the trials to come.
Improving your authority will cause your strength to suffer, however.
That is the cost of molding yourself into a true leader. Do you accept?
No. I can't risk losing all the stuff I'm carrying. Now, I'm going to have a very, very quick run over here and make sure in the areas I've considered cleared already that there aren't actually any more spirits that I've yet to talk to. So let's just have a quick look, shall we? Pretty sure there's not going to be anything in here, but we've had a brief look. Now, the range on Spirit Vision is actually quite long. So I didn't see all the way to the entrance door there, but still. Like, just by running into here to about there, that's cleared the entire room. So, we know there's nothing around there. We'll have a look over here. because I'm also just going to passively run through here. That room is clear because this is the next room, which I don't really know how much it's got in it. So I'm going to try and reveal everything in here. Oh, the library. Okay, that's what it is. So let's reveal everything in here while Spirit Vision is active. So we've revealed a couple more people at the end here. But if I go up to here... Yeah, there's another spirit in there. Okay, there's actually a lot of people to talk to. A lot of people to talk to. Superconductor. Shoots forking sparks at all enemies within the area, dealing lots of air damage and setting shocked. Okay, Area Surge 3. You know what? I think I'm just going to give that to you anyway, and we can consider that later, because I still don't know... Oh, that's the capacitor I used, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. Because I still don't know what weaknesses that huge boss has. So, something I haven't really done before is... I know I've changed my abilities around here and there with Feign, or with him being magic, but... I think, really, when it comes to a huge boss like that... Oh, a storage room key, lovely, and an artifact, I'll take it. We kind of end in this situation where I need to check what he's weak to and basically just reconfigure Feign so he can actually be useful. Lucian's Remains. Lucian's Crypt. Hubert's note here muses upon the nascent conflict between paladins and magisters. Oh, they are different then. Within the Divine Order, over the custody of Lucian's mortal remains. To sum up, the paladins gained custody of the body, but the magisters gained headquarters in Arx, south of the new cathedral, beneath which Lucian would be buried. Wait, hang on, so Lucian's actually dead, yet he still managed to come through here and wreck everything? What? Razzle-dazzle grenades, I know how to make them anyway. Whisperwood. Do I learn anything new there? No, I don't. Right. What's in here? Geopenia. Okay. Let's have a read. Doesn't teach me anything new. Dazzling Bolt Scroll. I'm actually going to give some of these things to the Red Prince, because there's some interesting things here, but the Red Prince has lots of space and sometimes doesn't really do very much. Ooh. An unidentified amulet. Okay. Let's check out what this is. Aerithurge, Telekinesis, and Leadership. Okay, Telekinesis is actually useless, but Wits, Leadership, and Aerithurge. Right, hang on. How much have you got here? Because, yeah, he's got Law Master, which he doesn't need. +2 Lucky Charm. Oh, Magic Armor plus 30%. Okay, now, here's the thing. How much Magic Armor do you have? 1027. If I just swap with that... He actually has more magic armor with this. Okay. Because Lucky Charm's actually, you know, pretty good. And then -1 on his leadership. Which has affected dodging a little bit, I think. Tell you what, let's equip that again. No, it hasn't. Okay. Basically, there is actually a cap on leadership. So which is 10, likely. So, yeah. Okay, is anyone else going to get any use out of this? Gets his skill from that. Wits, Summoning, and Telekinesis. Not really. See, they all have items that are just... oh, hang on. They all have items that have so much more magic armor. The bonus from, like, this magic armor at 71 is just too low. But I will take that back, thank you. So yeah, this could actually just go for sale, I think. Now that Dazzling Scroll, I don't want to accidentally sell that, so... There's so much stuff in here, okay, right. Let's not lose what we already have. A button. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Go on then, what's it do? Ow! Okay. If it just does that, and I'm missing something, what am I missing? Let's see. Schematics. Although they're written in an unfamiliar language, the diagrams mark the workmanship of other ethereal artifacts, eternal artifacts you have seen. The idea that these automatons were crafted by the Eternals seems likely. Okay. A belt? Alright. Let's have a look at this. Sneaking, theory, perseverance, and dodging. Well, I know who that's going to go for. Thievery, I already have. Better dodging skill. Perseverance over retribution. Got the thievery. Why, yes. Don't mind if I do. Now, out of curiosity, 155. What have we got on the other ones? That's got leadership on it. Although saying that he doesn't need the leadership, but initiative and dodging? Yeah, I think I'll keep that. 82. It's got the finesse on it, though. It's got dodging. Now, his finesse is at 36. Let's see. 130% extra damage. Combined with 120%. You know what? I'll take the minus 10% for all of that extra armor on him. I think that's going to be useful. And that's just too old, so I'm going to get rid of it. Right. I think once we've actually finished clearing this library out, I think that's going to be the end of an episode. Roguery of rogues, short description, blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Chanterelle, let's have a read of this. Do I learn anything new? No, I don't. Let's check the last of these. Nearly got everything. Transmutation. Nobody has polymorph, so there you go, Red Prince. We'll just sell that. Dead Skeletons, got nothing. Armor of Frost Scroll. That's another one for Red Prince, which he might actually use. Rabbit's Paw. Some years ago, a superstition regarding Lucky Rabbit's feet led to a decimation of the local population by hopeful hunters. The trend was abandoned, but the rumours of the feet were never definitively disproven either. I'm going to hold on to that just because I can. Have I missed any more corpses around here? Because I think you guys have all died in here as well. Doesn't look like it, okay. History of the Academy. And so it came to pass that Astarte called upon the sun and the moon to guard the entrance of the Well of Ascension, so that only the blessed by the seven can enter its hallowed halls. Alright, and the last thing, I think, is this. Didn't miss anything else, did I? It's got recipes in it. Do I learn anything? Oh, okay. That's what that does.
I think I'm missing something here.
Alright, I think the next episode we're going to talk to a lot of spirits, and I do mean a lot. So, let's try and press less buttons and talk to some spirits next time.